Kani kadai ka Batisi TV, bat pidang pet ya ka kubor baman kasni, belawan rashapi da ka rupa, ringkat bat ka orange Nissan, lom sokpo near Fire Brigade Ground, Shillong.
New Nissan Kicks. Bookings open now.
Hagajo kapor ka Dr. Amprin kala Dawa na ka Sorkar Jylla bakan shim ya kilat kilenti ban Ithuh no da ka an ya ka Jingtih Dewïong ha ka Jylla. Kala ongru baka Jingtih Dewïong be an kadang yai beteng ha ka Jylla haduk mentah. Kala kena ru bau Dewïong ubadon ha shilenter ka surok ba naduk kliriat haduk klureng kesan don jing artetien ba udai ubadang syuti thamai. Kala ongru baka Sorkar Jylla kamdai setia ban kensting na katai ke jingja ka ba haduk khatsan ngut kinong ti Dewïong kila sakut bat ru halor ke jingsha akta akti jong ki arngut kinong yalam seng balang.
Just after having seen such a tragic accident in one of the mines, and to the left, to the right, to the center, you see heaps and heaps of fresh dug coal. So we really don't understand what is happening. We really don't know what is going on. Why do we keep ignoring these strong messages that we're already seeing? I think 16, 17, 18, 19 people just lost their lives in that mine. Even those numbers are not yet quantified. They're not even quantified. The SP still doesn't know the exact numbers, but it's between 15 and 19. Now are we going to wait for another tragedy to occur before somebody wakes up? When we had a discussion with the local police, you will not believe when we were so alarmed to hear that if and when a barricade is put up by the police to check these trucks and their licenses and their challans, trucks just ram through the barricades. This is what they have said, which means lawlessness reigns supreme in this area. So what do we do? Somebody has to take stock of this situation. It is becoming absolutely blatant and absolutely careless. And I don't think they're afraid of anyone. I don't think anyone is afraid of anyone here now. That is the kind of situation that we've gotten into. So we need to take stock of the situation. We understand that mining is a main livelihood in this region. We understand that it is the source of livelihood for almost all people living in this region. We are told by the DC himself that 80% of the land in East Jylla Hills is occupied only by mining. This is a statement that came from the authorities. Now, if at all there are agendas that need to be sorted out, why don't we sort it out? Why are we not going to the government of India for the regularization of all of this mining activity? We are not even we're not ready to consider rat hole mining, but if we have to mine, let us go. Let us put pressure on the government of India to give us, as per our demands for long now, under para 12 AB of the 6th schedule. Give us back our mines and let us legalize this mining so that we can immediately put in place some strong recommendations that will surround mining activity. Played by this government and that government and those governments, everybody is blaming everybody. But mining is happening. If we are to mine, let us legalize this mine and mining activity. Let us go collectively across the board. We could come up with a joint resolution between the opposition and the ruling for a language. Why not for a mining? I feel that is necessary. We have to do it. We have to do it. But I will demand that this government starts stepping up. Let's have a joint resolution and appeal to the government of India. Let us sit among political parties. When did this government ever call for a all-party political meeting to discuss such an agenda? Call us. We are willing. We are all responsible legislators. I think my colleagues can agree with me or can even comment. We cannot stop the mining. That's the way it seems, because look at all that piles and piles and piles of coal. They're all freshly dug. How can you say that they've been there since 2014? Now, since that is happening and since there seems to be no check and balance system in place. The best thing is we should fight for the legalization of mining in the state. There are many forms of mining. It does not only have to be rat hole mining. We also agree that we have seen that in the case where there are rat hole mining activities, the risk for miners is much higher. So we'll go for something which is more acceptable and less serious in terms of risk taking. But I think somebody has to do something now. And it is not fair for you to say that the past government didn't do it. If the past government didn't do it, then you are the present government. Do it. Do it.
In 9 months.
You can't keep saying the past this, the past that. But mining is on. And if you want this lawlessness to reform itself, I think the only way out is that.
Ground is that only few people are taking advantage of the situation. Maybe taking advantage of the political situation in the state, being facilitated by various, agencies here and there, where they are allowed to mine. Now, in the absence of a policy, then only few are being benefited. What about the many? Because with the NGT ban, many families have lost their savings, have lost their entire wealth because of the NGT ban. So, if a policy is in place, then there's a level playing field for everybody. So, in the absence of policy, now we are seeing that in select locations, coal has been stocked and few mines are being operated. The ones that are daring and having the connections, it seems, are actually operating the entire mining operation. So this points to an excess that we have seen in the assault case of the two women and the various operations that are being seen in this area. So there seems to be only those who are in that close group are actually facilitating this entire thing. So which is very dangerous for the state.